So I'm trying to do something new and do like a live reaction and game analysis of this match. I've never really done this before, so we'll see how it goes. This is the Division A Consolation Men's Doubles 2 from the Bay Area Corporate Badminton Challenge Tournament. This is a team tournament where each round is a best of 5 matches. And the order that we play in is men's doubles 1, then women's doubles, men's doubles 2, mixed doubles, and then finally men's doubles 3. And a player can't play more than one event, so you need 7 men and 3 women to form a team or a lineup. So my team, Qualcomm, finished 3rd in Group B, so we ended up going down to the consolation bracket. We won the first 2 rounds, and that got us into the cons finals where we're playing Supermicro. Supermicro, like, this team always tries to be sneaky with their lineup, and so in this case they seem to have played their weakest men's doubles first, hoping to kind of like sacrifice that to hopefully our number 1 pair and then secure the other 2 men's doubles. But we actually anticipated this, and we ended up swapping our number 1 and number 2 men's doubles pairs. So our men's doubles 2 was actually able to win their match against their weakest pair. And then our women's doubles lost, making it tied 1-1. And so going into our second men's doubles match, the mixed doubles match was also being played as well. And we actually needed to secure both of these to get the overall win, because our 3rd men's doubles team was essentially guaranteed to lose. They weren't going to be strong enough to defeat Supermicro's men's doubles 2. Alright, so let's just get into this match. We didn't get the recording of the first part, so we only got the second half of the second set, and then also the 3rd set. The first set was pretty close. It was like neck to neck the whole time until the end, and we kind of made a bunch of errors and we ended up losing like 17-21. So going into the second set, we kind of had 2 strategies. One was to attack a little bit more, and then also to pick on the guy, our opponent with the green shirt. So Casey is in the white shirt and I'm playing in the pink shirt. Alright, so we actually get a pretty healthy lead to start. We're winning 12-7 in the second set, and so this is where I'm going to start the match. I'm going to hit play now. And you can see here Casey stands a little bit further back when he's serving. He's a little bit shorter, so I think that kind of helps him get a tighter net, tighter to the net on his serve. And he also likes to flick serve, so it also gives him a very nice flat flick serve. I got faked out there. Yeah, so we've got a pretty sizable lead right now, 15-7. So we're just trying to push to get to win the second set. Sometimes when you have a lead, you start to play a little bit more passive, thinking that, you know, as long as you don't make mistakes and your opponent makes mistakes, then you can kind of just fall into a win. This blue guy, the guy in the blue shirt, he was actually really good, and he had really fast reflexes at the front. That was a good push, but unfortunately it went out. We're playing with aeroplane blackbirdies, so they tend to fly a little bit further on pushes and drives, and even like flat smashes. Yeah, got caught out there. pretty long rally. We defended for a while. Luckily, they hit it out. Yeah, both of these guys are pretty good at receiving the short serve, able to catch the birdie high and get a good push. That should have been a point. And so as our opponents are starting to catch up, we're starting to feel a little bit of that pressure, especially since we lost the first set. Again, we're playing a little too passive and just kind of giving away points instead of being more active and taking control of the rally. Nice. Short. Again, we're probably starting to get tense up a little bit. And now things are starting to get a little hairy. 16-17. And we started out with a pretty big lead too. Even our teammates are starting to get super nervous. We're playing really well defensively, but again, we're just playing maybe a little bit too defensively. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty tiring for them to attack constantly, and so that's why they kind of took a break, and then now they're even asking to change the shuttle. And we ran out of shuttles, so we actually have to get a new one from the front desk, so this is going to take a while. We know we've been playing a little bit tense and trying to play the shots a little too tightly. So Case is just kind of saying like, just get the birdie over. Don't have to play winners. I'm trying to just block out everything. Like, I don't know whether we won or lost the mixed doubles match. So I'm just trying to focus on what I need to do and not being too focused on winning or losing. I think sometimes in these situations where you're feeling pressure, it's easy to kind of retreat in the mind, where it's almost like an out-of-body experience in a bad way, where like you're not actually thinking about what you're hitting, you're just kind of playing off reflexes. Oof. Yeah, I think that was a really good chance for us. Unfortunate. Yeah, we gotta really lock in here. 2 unforced errors in a row. Shake it off. Yeah, so that was really critical, getting that point. 18-19. Trying to stabilize here. Execute our game plan. I start flicking because I don't want to risk serving into the net. And the opponent has been pressuring our serve all match. We're able to tie it up here. Our team is getting they're pretty tense as well. Flick again. Oh, that was a good hold. Casey got caught off by that, and they were able to capitalize. So we're actually down 19-20. Yeah, luckily we were able to get that point. Just kind of focus and execute. 20 all now. Quick serve again. And they were able to finish this off there. I pushed down the middle. Wow, really lucky. They ended up smashing out. They played it too close to the line when they didn't need to. Yeah, bad serve by me. Yeah, they're also getting a little bit tense too, missing some easy shots there at the front. Quick serve. That one was a little too flat. It didn't get past the opponent, so they were able to just cut it off and hammer it down. Yeah, I just played a short shot. I think the opponent rushed the attack there. We got a nice flick serve. Just gonna flick again, because why not? Yeah, they're not even punishing us for it, so. Yeah. 2 backcourt errors, and that gives us the win, 25-23 in the second set. It's a huge sigh of relief going into the third set, and we're feeling pretty confident that we can win this match. Okay, third set. We missed the first rally, so we're starting at 1-0. Just a little bit out. Yeah, so it's just an honor system, so whoever is the closest to the shot gets to make the call. Nice flat exchange there. Yeah, so we're just trying to pick on the weaker player there. Pushing the guy at the green shirt into the backcourt. Quick serve. Wow. Good save, but couldn't return that smash. So 3-all, neck to neck. Push down the middle, it was a little bit high. Casey was able to recover that rally. I was trying to do a counter drive, but yeah, it just popped it up a little too high. Should have probably reset instead of gamble on that play. Yeah, half court lifts, getting punished for that. So we gotta kind of lock in now. We're already down 3-5. I do a soft push down the middle. Can't let them get too far ahead early in the game. Try to do a reset mentally after that mistake. So we're playing a lot of defense. I'm trying to get the birdie onto Casey's side because he has stronger defense than me. You know, don't let your pride get in the way of winning. Flick serve again. Yeah, so they haven't been punishing our flick serves, so pretty liberally spamming it right now. Stop drop. Out. Alright, so we're able to catch up. 6-6. Yeah, playing those long rallies and playing safe kind of helped us get back into rhythm. Great save. That was a great block by the green shirt guy, but Casey was able to save it. So now they're rushing a little bit, making some simple errors. Yeah. 2 shots in the net in a row. Casey's doing a good job hitting that 3rd shot off the serve return. Dang. That was a lucky shot for them. A nice net cord tumble. Yeah, I decided to play a net shot to try to hopefully get the initiative. We end up kind of lifting again. But I'm just pushing it to the green guy in the corner. Another lucky tumble, net cord. Sometimes that can happen when you're playing too passive. The opponent can get some lucky shots in. Good smash down the middle, targeting the green shirt guy. Oh, good catch by Casey there with the backhand. Yeah, the main strategy is just kind of minimizing our mistakes and then also picking on the guy with the green shirt. And we probably should attack a little bit more to reduce the chance of like lucky shots from the opponent, and also to apply a little bit more pressure on them, as this is the 3rd set and we have a good lead. We can't play too passive and let them get back in the game like the 2nd set. Good flick serve. The flick serve has been really effective so far. Another flick serve without being punished. That's a really bad whiff. I think I had it, but yeah, probably just tired and lost focus. Way out. It's a long day. It's already it's like 9:20 p.m. Flick serve again, and again, clearing out. Yeah, at this point we have the momentum. Oh, that was a good catch. One too many stop drops from Casey, so they're starting to read that shot. Again, just picking on that backhand corner where the green guy was. Just a little bit too hard. good smash. That was a good smash down the line. I stepped a little bit too much towards the middle. I should have been watching the line. That was a little bit dangerous, pushing directly to where his forehand was, but it kind of worked out for me. We're starting to pull away, but we're not out of the woods yet. Especially since they caught up last game. Yeah, we just keep quick serving. Another net tumble. That's probably like the third or fourth net tumble they got this game. Like I said, it's been a long day. This is a long match and we're getting pretty tired. Especially since we keep lifting. Like, since the first set, we've just been lifting a lot and they've been smashing. It's really wearing them down. So, of course, a little bit worried about the opponent, but at the same time, we're feeling pretty good knowing that they're getting pretty tired and that we have the physical edge. Yeah, out of the gate, he was able to just, after a break, he was able to smash. We need to get the serve back. At this point, Casey tells me he just needs 3 serves from me. And that really helps me calm down and focus. So I'm just focusing on just the serve and nothing else. And they make some quick mistakes. And just like that, we're at 20. And there you have it. Sometimes that's all you need is just to focus on one thing. Good game. We end up winning the cons finals and we get trophies, so it was a pretty good result for our team.